Hello children, my name is Rashi and in this video we will be continuing with our exercise 2.2. So we were on chapter number 2. The name of the chapter is Polynomials, class 9th. Okay, and we have done question number 1, question number 2 and question number 3, 4 parts in our previous videos. So let's start with question number 3, part number 5 from this video. So we have done 4 parts. These are the third and fourth part, as you can see, but now we are starting with the 5th part. So in this question, what does this question say? In this question we have to verify whether the following are zeros of a polynomial indicated against them. मतलब जो हमें values given है इस question में, we have to check whether they are the zeros of the polynomial or not. Right? So let's start with part number 5 now. So the 5th part says px equals to x square, where x equals to 0. Okay, now we have to check whether 0 is the whether this 0 is the 0 of the polynomial x square or not. So for that हमें x की value put करनी पड़ेगी 0, right? So it is 0 square and 0 square is 0. अब यहाँ पे 0 आ गया, it means we can say therefore 0 is the 0 of given polynomial. Therefore it is the 0 of the given polynomial because जब इसकी value हमने put करी we got 0, right? So this was the 5th part. Now let's come to part number 6. This was very easy part. Actually all parts are very easy. Okay, so 6th part is px equals to lx plus m. Lx plus m, where x is minus m upon l. Okay, minus m upon l. Yes. So now we have to check whether this is the 0 of this polynomial or not. So for that हम x की ये value put करेंगे इधर. So x की place पे आएगा minus m upon l. Okay, so L as it is, x की place पे आएगा minus m upon L plus m. So L से L cut, minus m plus m, which is 0. So hence we can say that, या फिर therefore we can say that x equals to minus m upon L is the 0 of the given polynomial. Okay, so it means this is also the 0 of the given polynomial. Alright, so this was part number 5 and 6. Please note down these parts in your notes. Then I'll be starting with part number 7. So now let's start with part number 7. Part number 7 says px equals to 3x square minus 1, where x is equal to minus 1 upon root 3 and 2 upon root 3. So अभी हमें यहाँ पे 2 zeros check करने हैं, minus 1 upon root 3 and 2 upon root 3. So for that, first we will put the value of x minus 1 upon root 3. So this will give us 3 as it is minus 1 upon root 3 whole square minus 1. ठीक है, so पहले हम इसका square कर लेते हैं. 3 as it is minus 1 into minus 1 will give us 1 and root 3 into root 3 will give us 3. ठीक है, so 3 से 3 cut, 1 minus 1 0. So this is the square. This is the zero of the polynomial this, right? अब हमें p की value put करनी है 2 upon root 3. Let's put that also. 3x square means 2 upon root 3 whole square minus 1. So this will give us, is this visible? Yes. So this will give us 3 into 2 to the 4 upon 3. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. Again 3 से 3 cut. So 4 minus 1 is 3. Children see, यहाँ पे 0 नहीं आ रहा. What does this mean? कि ये 0 नहीं है इस polynomial का. 2 upon root 3 is not the 0 of this polynomial. But minus 1 upon root 3 is the 0. देखो अब हम यहाँ पे क्या लिखेंगे? Therefore minus 1 upon root 3 is the zero of the given polynomial, whereas 2 upon root 3 is not the zero of the given polynomial. Minus 1 upon root 3 is the zero of the given polynomial, whereas 2 upon root 3 is not the zero of the given polynomial, because इसको put करके 0 नहीं आ रहा और इसको put करके 0 आ रहा है, right? So this was the 7th part. Now let's come to the last part of this question, that is part number 8. So, the 8th part, px equals to 2x plus 1, where x is half, right? So, px equals to 2x plus 1, where x is half. So, अब ये 1 upon 2 हम put करके check करेंगे. So, p x की place पे 1 upon 2, that will give us 2 into 1 upon 2 plus 1. So 2 से 2 cut, 1 plus 1 is 2. So यहाँ पे 0 नहीं आ रहा, therefore 1 upon 2 is not the zero of the given polynomial, right? ये 0 कब होता है? जब यहाँ पे 0 आ जाता, ठीक है? This is not the 0 of the given polynomial. So this was part number 8. Please note down part number 7 and 8 so that we can start with question number 4 then. Okay, so now let's start with question number 4. Question number 4 of exercise 2.2 is find the zero of the polynomial in each of the following cases. So we have to find zero of the polynomial in each of the following cases, right? So the first case is px equals to x plus 5. So what we basically have to do in these questions is that, see, हमें एक polynomial given है and we have to find the zero. अब zero find करना है, it means that हमें ऐसा यहाँ पे एक ऐसी value find करनी है जिससे कि इसको solve करने के बाद zero आ जाए, right? So for that children हम px को equal to zero कर देते हैं. px equals to x plus 5 है. So x plus 5 को 0 के equal put कर देंगे. So we'll get the value of x and that value would be the zero of that polynomial. देखो अब ये px equals to x plus 5 है. So px को हमें अब 0 put करना है, means x plus 5 को हमें 0 put करना है. ठीक है. So यहाँ पे positive 5 है, when we will transpose it, it will become negative. So this value of x जो अब आई है, this is the zero of this polynomial. इसको put करके check भी कर सकते हैं. See, अगर हम x को -5 put करेंगे, this will be p of -5 equals to -5 plus 5. See, we'll get 0. ठीक है, 0 आ रहा है, it means this is the zero of this polynomial. So basically 0 कैसे हमें कैसे वो value find करनी है, उसको जो पॉलिनोमियल है उसको 0 के इक्वल पुट करना है एंड देन वी हैव टू फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ x, राइट? सो उसके बाद जो वैल्यू आती है वही 0 होता है पॉलिनोमियल का. चेक भी करके देख लेंगे दैट -5 plus 5 is 0. This was the first part. Now let's come to part number 2. px equals to x minus 5. So now this is the polynomial. Again px को equals to 0 रखेंगे. So this will be equal to 0. So x minus 5 will be equal to 0. यहाँ से हमारी x की वैल्यू आ जाएगी positive 5 because यहाँ पे अब already -5 था. When we will transpose it, it will become positive 5. So again we can check this by putting the value of x as 5 in this. So 5 minus 5, which is 0 again. I hope I am clear. Right? Coming to the third part. Third part is px equals to 2x plus 5. अब px equals to 2x plus 5 है, तो यहाँ पे हम px को 0 पुट करेंगे, which means that 2x plus 5 को 0 पुट करेंगे, right? So x की वैल्यू के लिए first 5 will be transposed, that will become -5 and then 2 will be transposed, -5 upon 2. So at this value, this polynomial will be 0. कैसे? Let's check. p of x is -5 upon 2 equals to 2 into -5 upon 2 plus 5. 2 से 2 कट, -5 plus 5 is 0. आ गया 0. So ये चेक करने की भी नीड नहीं है, just we have to find this value of x. और वो कैसे फाइंड करेंगे? By equating the polynomial by 0, right? So these were first, second and third part of question number 4. Now please note down these parts in your notebook so that we can continue with the further parts. Okay, so now let's start with part number 4. Fourth part में we have px equals to 3x minus 2, right? So अब हमें इसको put करना है equals to 0 so that we can get the value of x. So 3x minus 2 equals to 0. तो पहले 2 transpose होगा, it will become positive 2. Then 3 will be transposed and it will be 2 upon 3. So for this value of x, this polynomial will be 0. Let's check. P of 2 upon 3 equals to 3 of 2 upon 3 minus 2. 3 से 3 cut, 2 minus 2 is again 0. So ये हमारा check भी हो गया, right? So this was the fourth part. Let's come to part number 5. Px equals to 3x. So again putting px equals to 0 which means 3x equals to 0. So x की value आएगी 0, right? अब put भी करके देख लेते हैं. P of 0 equals to 3 of 0 which is 0. Ultimately आ गया 0. It means that yes, this जो हमारे पास वैल्यू आई है दिस इज द 0 ऑफ द पॉलिनोमियल 3x, राइट? कमिंग टू पार्ट नंबर 6. So now sixth part is px equals to ax where a is not equals to 0. ठीक है? So अब हमें px को 0 पुट करना है which means ax को 0 पुट करना है. So ultimately x की value again would be 0. ठीक है? Because a है यहाँ पे तो a इधर जाके 0 से divide होगा और anything divided by 0 is 0. So putting this value of x in the equation we'll get a into 0 which is again 0. So yes, this is the 0 of the polynomial. ठीक है? So this was fourth, fifth and sixth part. Please note down these parts in your notebook so that we can start with the last part which is part number 7. I hope now it is more clear to you. Okay, so now let's come to the last part, that is part number 7. So the seventh part is Px equals to Cx plus D, where C is not equal to 0. ठीक है. So now we have to find the zero of this polynomial. So for that again हम Px को equals to 0 रख देंगे. Then Cx plus D equals to 0. See, अब पहले D ट्रांसपोज होगा. So Cx equals to minus D. Right, इधर पॉजिटिव है, इधर जाके नेगेटिव. Now x equals to minus D upon C. So this is the value of x, जिसपे कि ये polynomial 0 होगा. Now let's check. So P at x equals to minus D upon C equals to C into minus D upon C plus D. So C से C cut, minus D plus D, 0. So yes, our answer is correct. This is the zero of the given polynomial, this minus D upon C, right? So this was part number 7. Please note down this part also. With this we have completed our exercise 2.2. Right? Please note down this so that we can solve one extra question also. And in our next video, we'll be starting with a new exercise, new topic, which is remainder theorem. Okay? Please note down this. Okay, so I hope you have written all this in your notebook. So with this we have completed our exercise 2.2. Now in our next video we'll be starting with remainder theorem. Till then let's practice जो भी हमने अभी तक पढ़ा है in this chapter. That is, see, first we studied what are polynomials, then types of polynomial. Types of polynomial on the basis of degree and types of polynomial on the basis of number of terms, right? Number of terms के basis पे monomial, binomial, trinomial, ये तो सब हम class 8 से पढ़ ही रहे हैं, right? But on the basis of degree we have constant polynomial, constant polynomial, linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial and cubic polynomial. Okay, so degree means the highest power of that polynomial, right? Variable की highest power, always remember this. I also told you कि जब भी हमारे पास constant की power साथ में given है तो confuse मत होना. Always highest power, degree means highest power of variable. ठीक है? So this was all जो हमने अभी तक study किया. We studied all the examples. हमने सारे examples भी solve करे. हमने exercise 2.1 and 2.2 भी solve करी. Okay, so now stay tuned for my next video. In that video I'll be coming up with a new topic, that is remainder theorem, right? Till then practice both these exercises from extra book also, from R.D. Sharma or R.S. Agarwal, whichever book your school prefers, right? आप उससे practice करो. Then if you have any doubt, please let me know. Okay? Then stay tuned for my next video. In that video I'll be starting with remainder theorem. Thank you.